Now, who knew that would make the list? Stay tuned to find out what it is. And I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. To this Dollar Tree over in Maplewood. Stable milk is also A plus.
These past few years showed me.
Hey family, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you all are doing well. We are either in or approaching 2025 very, very soon. Just a day or two away actually. But depending on when this video is released, we'll probably be already here. And if we are, happy 2025 to you and wishing you all a very, very special year. So 2025, what's expected? What should we be stocking up on? What prices are expected to go up? We hear that prices are supposed to be insane, even more. We're here to discuss that right now. So stay tuned. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. I'm going to pull a list up right here. I'm saying 50 grocery items expected to go up in price if these items are imported from X, Y, and Z. Guess what? It's going to be more expensive to get those items. So let's see exactly what it is. I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey if I did miss it. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. So 20 grocery items from China that could become more expensive. So if there's that 10% tariff on goods from China, it could have a major downfall for us, and especially with those grocery prices. These are some of the most common grocery items from China that could see a price hike in 2025 based on the U.S. Department of Agriculture and Trading Economics data. So one item which sadly, I'm sad to say because my kids love this item. The first item on this list is apple juice, though I'm sure we can get apple juice right here. But here's an item that did make the list, y'all. So apple juice made number 1 coming in from China. So apple juice, cereal, certain milk products, certain spices and bacon ingredients such as sugar and cocoa, coffee, corn and other vegetables. Let's see. Fish, eggs, flour, fruit, garlic, honey, nuts, soap, starch, tea, vegetable fats, vegetable oils, vinegar, and wheat. So those are 20 items that's expected to increase in price in the year of 2025 already. Wow. Next. And it's not just goods from China that could be affected. Certain grocery items from Mexico might also become more expensive for us. These are the big ones. So based on Trading Economics and Observatory of Economic Complexity data. So from Mexico, we're expecting the avocados, bacon goods, beer, more of the cereals, coffee, dairy products, eggs, fish, and other seafood. Fruit juice, hard liquor, honey, lettuce and cabbage, meat, onions, pickled foods. You can pickle yourself. I mean, it's really, y'all, you can pickle yourself. Processed foods, which is in everyone's stockpile. Processed nuts, raw sugar, sauces, seasonings, some spices, tea, tomatoes, and tropical fruits. A lot of these these lists have a lot in common, but that's from Mexico and from China. They share some of the same things that's being imported here. That was actually 24 items from Mexico that could become more expensive to us. Then 6 grocery items from Canada that could become more expensive. So last but not least, foods from Canada could also rise in price, but these are some of the most basic imported foods from Canada that could become more expensive. So alcoholic beverages, once again, cereal, flour, milk products, starch, and cotton. Wow, cotton made the list. And there's so many, things that use even cotton. You got to think about, what items can be affected. So how much grocery prices could rise for consumers? According to the USDA, y'all know their numbers ain't never always right. It's not always all the way there. The typical lowest income household spent $5,278 on food in 2023. Middle income, the middle class they're going to wipe out middle class. You're either going to be poor or rich. So middle income households spent closer to $8,989 on food that year, 2023. Those in the highest income bracket spent nearly $17,000 on food. They're saying that this is a 32.6%, 13.5%, and an 8.1% of their after-tax income, respectively. They're saying Third Way, a left-leaning think tank, put on their analysis of how Trump's proposed tariffs might impact prices going forward. According to their research, the U.S. household's annual grocery bill could be increased by 3.3% or $185. Is that per month or per year? I swear, all of this talk about how prices were going to come down, y'all. This is trouble. This is a lot of trouble. Bad enough a lot of people can't afford to keep up with their bills. One of the last thing, a family should have to worry about is where their next meal is coming from. And honestly, something to think about, family. Though I push for people to go to the food pantries, go to the churches, if we can't afford the groceries, the pantries are not going to afford to be able to keep up, because when it comes down to the funding, that will also be cut as well. That's what I'm saying. That will also be cut as well. And then the more people that's going to the pantries and stuff, the pantries, the churches, food banks, it's all like the same thing. The more people that's in line for those items, there's a less of a chance for the next family to get food, supplies, whatever it is that the pantry is giving out. There's a less chance because there's too many people. It's too many people. And it's going to be more and more and more and more people going for the assistance, going for the food banks, going to the churches, going to the pantries. It will. I'm not going to say everything is not going to be here, but there will be less of a chance for the next family to go ahead and get items just because it's too many people. And it shouldn't be like this. It really should not be this way. But it is. And they're saying now it's expected to get worse in the year of 2025. 2025 leading up to the year of 2030. They're saying whether or not this seems like a lot really depends on your household income. Those with special dietary restrictions or needs can also expect to spend more if these tariffs come into effect. So yes, those who do have dietary needs and people with certain feeding restrictions and stuff like that is going to hit them even harder because they require not less, but more in general. And the stuff that the food and, the food that they do require costs more. So now when it comes down to, gluten-free, for instance, have y'all seen the price of gluten-free food items? It's 2 times more expensive than a regular loaf of bread or whatever it is that you can find on the shelf. 2 times more expensive. So think about that as well. So if you do have, certain family who do have dietary restrictions or food allergies or something like that, definitely start to consider that. Think about that. They're saying tariffs would hit Americans everywhere, from grocery bills to back to school shopping to home furnishing and electronics. And these economic effects may only be amplified by the likely retaliation of other countries on America's exporting businesses. How y'all think that's going to go? But guess who's going to pay the cost? We are going to pay the cost. That's why it's so important to continue to stock up where you can and when you can. Things are spiraling out of control when it comes down to these prices. It really is. Bringing it back to the basics. Cook at home. Even though nowadays when you're cooking at home, when you cook at home, you get more. Though, when you cook at home, the amount that you're going to spend on that grocery bill will add up to the amount that you're going to, spend on a meal that's already, cooked. Especially if you're worrying about the cost of gas and whatever else is that you're using at the time of cooking, whether you got the electric stove or whatever. If you put all of those into play, it probably costs just as much to get your meal already made. Yeah, there's so much just to think about moving forward. There's people already having the 3 jobs. You shouldn't have to work 3 jobs just to live. And I always say this, you work the 3 jobs to pay this high behind rent and or mortgage just to daggone not be able to go and even have time to sleep in your place. Man, it's really sad. But 2025, here we are. Hopefully you all have an amazing year. Remember, just to find something that makes you happy. Find something to make you smile, because a smile could change your whole day. Because looking so deep into how everything is going, it could be very, very sad. It could bring you down. It really can. But we got to find a reason to smile and a reason to continue to move forward, because nobody can take us down. Why? Because we have faith. We believe in who? God himself. And he's the only one who's going to continue to guide us and lead us. And it is what it is. We're going to leave this video right here where it's at. If you found this video helpful today, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. You guys, leave it in the comments what what you all are expecting to go up in price as the year go on. Let us know. And what are some things that you're going to continue to stock up on no matter what? Let us know. And what are some things that you recommend to continue to stock up on? Like I said, make sure, you got your basic staples of your stockpile, from food to healthcare, your medication, healthcare, from food to your first aid kit. I always say that first aid kit because you never know. If you're looking at health and beauty, your dental hygiene, you're going to look at every aspect. Make sure your finances, your mind, and your soul is always ready and prepared. If you want to move forward, those things have to be in order if you want to do this the right way, regardless. Yeah, we're gonna leave this right here where it's at, because I feel like I'm rambling, because y'all, my mind is in like 100 different places right now. And the first thing that say, hey, say me, is popping out. So we're gonna leave this right here where it's at. All right, we're gonna leave it right here where it's at. We're gonna see y'all next video. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Thank you all for spending yet another great year with us. Hopefully you all can continue 2025 and so on with us over here at Moments with Us, because this is going to be a special year. Yes, it is. And we're going to be here together to witness it all. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. You all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. God bless you all. Love you all. And peace out. Y'all stay safe out there.